Jujhar, you got into a few games early, and then you sat out for a while. And since you've come back in, you had two really strong games. Can you talk maybe how this year's different, just that competitiveness, and maybe how you're better prepared to make an impact now that you get an opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys in the taxi squad, and everybody's competing for a job and a chance to play, and um, especially with no exhibition games, it kind of for me it took a few games to find my game, and now it's just building game by game.
Do you feel better or able to impact the game more when you play center than the wing?
Um, I think you're up and down the ice a little bit more. I think you have a little bit more responsibility in the defensive zone, but at the same time, I enjoy playing both positions, and um, I think it's just finding a way to impact no matter what position you're at.
Ryan Rashog, TSN.
Jujhar, there aren't a ton of guys throughout your roster that can bring some of the elements that you bring with the physicality and the mixing things up and stuff. Do you sense the opportunity that there is in this lineup for a guy that can do the things that you do, and what's your mindset on trying to grab it more consistently?
Yeah, definitely. I think we have a really skilled team, and we have a lot of players that can score, and for myself, it's just finding that role, and that's the role that I think I'm best at is mixing it up, being physical, and bringing an element that maybe other guys don't.
When you were waiting for a chance to get back into the lineup, what's the conversation like with the head coach? How much communication is there about understanding the things that they need to see? And given how many guys there are around you, can it feel like a bit of a long road back this year, maybe more so than others?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's understood by both parties what needs to get done, and for myself, I think it's when I was in the taxi squad, just finding the confidence and working hard every day, getting better, and building trust with the coaches through that instead of maybe the games.
Rob Tychkowski, Post Media.
Hey, Jujhar, it's a couple of guys who've drawn into the lineup recently, yourself and Tyler Ennis. Just, you both hit the ground running. Is that kind of maybe a byproduct of the urgency that's created when you have a taxi squad and there's so many guys who are wanting to get in there and show what they can do?
Definitely, I think when you're in the taxi squad, you're watching every game, and you want to be a guy that makes an impact when he gets the chance, and I think the morale in the taxi squad it was high, and we're all pushing each other to be better, and we're trying to prepare ourselves to be ready for our next opportunity.
What is taxi squad life like? I mean, can you maybe take me through a typical practice day, and how do you guys, like you said, keep your morale up and stay in the mood?
Yeah, it's wake up, get a workout in, and then it's usually a hard skate, and it's one of those things where you can go in with an attitude of being negative, or having an attitude of being positive and bringing energy and pushing each other and making it fun for the guys, and I think we've done a good job doing that.
Jack Michaels, 630 Ched.
Jujhar, was there a moment in last night's game where not just your line, but every line kind of felt that one was building on the momentum of the other, and in terms of keeping Ottawa pinned in their own zone, even when the game was tied? I mean, this is before you took the lead. Did you feel like you were gaining momentum shift by shift as a team?
Yeah, I think so. I think even after the first period, going into the dressing room, there were a lot of positives to look back at, and just hearing that in the dressing room from different guys, from our goalies, from our defensive core, and then from our forwards. I think just having that trust with each other, and building off of it for the next period, and then you end up going shift by shift. So we had a plan yesterday, and I thought we played really well.